Thank you for the follow, Ms. Zilium. I probably butchered your name. Oh, let's see now. Where was I started? Oh, yeah. Greetings, everyone, and great here. Another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the US player, we have RunIntoMySkill. Spawn as the British ally, we have HaveYouBrainschaden. I have no idea how to pronounce that last part. Spawn as the Panzer Elite player, of JennyFromDaBlock. And as the other Panzer Elite player, we have Feking. Looks like, oh, scope rifle squads are not eyeing to capture that fuel point. British command truck is not packing up. Let's switch over to the British player. There's generally a bit more variety in build orders for British players. Got the scope rifle squad trying to pursue the Grad. Of course, got the Grad now trying to pursue the scope rifle squad. We'll see a bit of shots there. Panzer Grenadiers looks like eyeing to get inside the garrison. Scope rifle squad looks like got in the garrison, however, first. They call dibs. Maybe a good idea to go for the Panzer Grenadier squad first before trying to hit the Grads. They're currently running around everywhere. Could see these engineers bullied around away from the fuel point. He must have realized that instead of trying to deploy his HQ in this sector here, he was going to deny the forward HQ in this sector. Grad trying to capture this VP here. Panzer Grenadiers are pushing forward into this garrison. Of course, you can't establish a forward HQ outside supply. Intersection unupgraded, now engaging. We do see a lieutenant impacting at the HQ now. Rifle squad intersection trying to engage the Panzer Grenadier squad. Is there no windows on the side? There are no windows on the side, so they will pick away against that squad. Scope rifle squad still trying to hold out this garrison. There is a window on the side. Not sure if they can fire out of it. More of a hole there, but they may be busy trying to shoot this guy here. But they're gonna get overwhelmed. Intersection squad here at this point has been decaptured, I think, by the Grad, but now this unupgraded squad is being inspired by the lieutenant to actually move. Scope rifle squad has seen a bit of fire there. Rifle squad inside the garrison. On this side, there are 4 windows. Not exactly great for riflemen who have 6 models. Now they're down to 5. I suppose if they're down to 4 models, it'd be good. I think the Panzer Elite players will help them out with that part. Let's try to push this guy forward, trying to capture this fuel point now. Down south, Grad does go down to the British forces. US engineers capture the region, and we've got the 2 Panzer Grenadiers here. US engineers do capture the point there. Intersection squad may want to get in a good fighting position there. Over here, Rifle squad is behind the heavy cover there, captured the fuel point as well. Intersection is still in support of the lieutenant there. It's just getting some great damage to us as well. And both those Panzer Grenadier squads do fall back. Engineers decide to fall back. I probably would have pushed forward with the engineers to capture these sectors, because they're not really meant for combat unless he's trying to deploy another structure, which he probably doesn't have enough fuel for another structure at the moment. So I'm looking at the British player, not the US player. Section advancing forward. You got the forward HQ here. Doesn't appear, and the health bar is going up, so he does have forward healing as well. Rifle squad here does fall back. This intersection squad trying to advance it forward, trying to get some damage onto this Panzer Grenadier. And the slit trench is going on up. Or down. I think it goes down because of the trench, right? One of the Panzer Grenadiers a bit wounded, down to 2 models. Casualty clearance station now pulled up by the Brit. Lieutenant firing away. Does not fully build a slit trench. He doesn't need it just yet. He does get some good damage there on these Panzer Grenadiers. Of course, with the forward healing the sector, it should be a good fighting position there, but this is a different sector here. He needs to perhaps fight from this right here. Of course, there's no cover there yet. I suppose you can go for roadblocks or for, what's it called, Luftwaffe ground forces to get access to assets to use as cover. Of course, that'll be a 2-way street because then your opponent can use them. Grad now being repaired on up, very nice. Those are going to try start reinforce this guy. You can start the reinforcement, get in, back out the far side. Does have a slit trench here. Maybe a good idea, since there's a garrison here, go for rifle grenades. Rifle grenades will have great range and hit the garrison itself. But of course, we've got incendiary grenades. A different type of grenade, but still a grenade nonetheless. It does go and just abandon the trench there, didn't scuttle it. Scope Rifle Squad maybe kind of gets that trench now. Immediately throws another incendiary grenade there, scuttles it now. Rifleman Squad's coming for a massive flank with a Flamer Engineer. The Flamer Engineer could hit the garrison. Does get it pinned there by G43s, one of them. And Scope Rifle Squad now falling back. A couple casualties being claimed. Rifleman Squads getting outnumbered, probably not good position for them at the moment. They are behind a bit of light cover there, except for this guy. These guys are not really behind any sort of cover, or in this one over here. It does capture the fuel point now. Another incendiary grenade throw, trying to displace these riflemen from that cover. Very nice. Overall, right now, it looks like they need a mortar team, whether it be from the US player or from the mortar placement from the British player. Does get a good number of casualties recovered so far. 4 out of the 5. Not sure where the other medics are at the moment. And the infrastructure squad there does fall back. They're here 222s. Yes, we do see here 222. Actually, clearing stations if I would get overrun, he could use some medical crates to help get them healed up all in combat. And the healing ability only goes over here. We now got a field support truck here. The US player does not have any additional buildings at the moment. And we have the HQ command truck packing up so we can retreat back a bit more safely. And redeploys out there now. Got the healing effect there. Oh, he has 2. Oh, there's a triage center there. That's why I deployed the casualty clearing station forward. It does go down, however. But the US player pushed forward with a triage center right there. Very, very nice. Now the Brit doesn't have to spend munitions there to get this guys healed up. Does have to do a bit of micro, but that's tolerable. He could also deploy his HQ command truck maybe a little bit more down this direction here. He does actually use the field support truck there to improve the missions income. So it looks like he's swapping off, trying to find a different angle for his forward retreat point. Or a retreat point. Okay, we got the British player going for Aurora Artillery. Let's take a quick look at each player's doctrines, resources, things that sort. Got Sappers from the field. No captain just yet, so no Stewart anytime soon. Has a good number of munitions and manpower. Not a whole lot of fuel at the moment, but of course enough munitions perhaps to bring in some officer artillery. US player may have selected the doctrine as well. Has 2 command points. He has a good reserve of manpower. Not really big reserve of munitions. No fuel reserves. He does have a motor pool and a supply yard. He may have manpower increase. I need to double check that when we get at the moment. I think he would have more manpower or fuel at the moment. Now got the officer artillery rating on it. That's one way to short a forward healing point. Recommend in a good position there behind some heavy cover. Ansley player number 1 has 2 command points. He may have selected the doctrine as well. Probably either Tank Hunter or Scorched Earth. I'm guessing he wanted to go for Scorched Earth. I think his teammate may move for Tank Hunt or Luftwaffe Ground Forces for Flak 88s, but that's just a guess. 2 command points as well. How many command points does the British player has? Maybe they don't have such a doctrine just yet. Maybe I'm misreading some stuff. So the trench has been abandoned, not scuttled. Scope Rifle Squad received quite a bit of fire there. 4 HQ down to a little bit more than half health. Does get inside this trench there, scuttles it, and now falls back. 4 HQ has been redeployed in this location there. And the field support truck is been packed on up once again. Engineers do fall back there, try and get out a 25-pounder now. 25-pounder is a good item in this moment. I'm not sure what he's trying to do with this truck here. That is not a resource sector there, but we'll keep it secure. Not sure what he's planning with that. Maybe just want to deploy it out there to get out a captain. The other... Oh yeah, this Paisley player doesn't have a whole lot of resources either at the moment. Do now have the 25-pounder barraging firing away. Got 2 flame engineers, 3 riflemen, and AT gun there. Very nice. AT gun finds a hit there. And finds a kill there. The trench now being pulled out. Scope our squad advancing forward. So may see some more officer artillery onto the HQ. I think I found an invisible button. I swear I find invisible buttons. Yeah, look, Panzer Support Command. There's an invisible button right there for select the Panzer Support Command for this player. I don't know how, but there is. Right now, nothing to talk about field support truck. No captain on the field either. Incendiary mortar does come on in, but looks like he does miss the slit trench. No slit trench isn't getting hit, but not the infrastructure there. Flame engineers faints forward trying to get some damage on these Panzer Grenadiers. They do fall back nice and early. Yep. We already know what Dashi's gone for. I don't know why I was trying to look to see those boards there. Got a lot of Panzer Grenadiers here. Another incendiary grenade thrown. And he's going to need to scuttle the trench relatively soon. He's trying to brave it out a little bit too much. Another casualty clearing station there. Nation trying to hold off the casualty clearing station. Does fall back there. Still needs one more casualty to get a free intersection, right? So maybe it is worth it to go for another casualty clearing station. It's probably generally a good idea to get your healing either way. Lieutenant's region starting to get overrun. There's going to be a Vet 3 Panzer Grenadier here. Does cancel the casualty clearing station. Does lose a full intersection there. 25 pounder barrage raining in onto this HQ. Does destroy it. Incendiary grenade does get thrown. We're going to get overran in this region. So the Panzer Grenadiers maybe just trying to back on off. They're a bit battered and bruised. Not a lot of model drops. Rifleman squads, however, did drop a lot of models.
Captain ready for action.
Oh, we do have a captain now deployed. View. I see the big glowing sector. You can pass deploy a slit trench for him to help keep it nice and secure for him. Nice and warm for all of his troops. Flame engineers advancing forward. Rifleman squad following back. A fuel support truck has been redeployed on this fuel sector, so this fuel sector is permanently, well, somewhat permanently secured for the British forces. And you also have the captain in this region as well.
Sector under attack.
Of course, there is still a good reason to approach the captain forward for the artillery barrages.
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
Intersection does receive some good damage there. Does get a nice speed. Ooh! Panzer IV C. I like seeing that thing. You don't really see it all too often. In my opinion, it can be very effective. Though then again, anything can be very effective. Especially when nothing's shooting at you. But it could help out siege down, say, the British HQ, set it up nearby, and start pelting away all the reinforcing stuff.
Yes, sir.
We got some more PS being pulled out. Very nice. Do we see armored skirts on the way? No armored skirts at the moment.
Panzer. Roadblocks are now at our disposal.
I think I know what doctrine selected. He has gone for Scorched Earth. Doesn't have enough munitions for armored skirts at the moment. His teammate has gone for Tank Hunter, so got Scorched Earth, Tank Hunter. And now +1 Hetzer. Going for a slit trench there, very nice. The only thing that's... Oh, we got armor doctrine as well. It looks like every player has selected a doctrine. So we got Roar Artillery, Armor, Scorched Earth, and Tank Hunter. Good at there. Panzer Grenadiers are falling back. I think his forces were quite wounded. Hope he has healing. I forget which of these players got the forward HQ. The other player may skimp down on base medics. Hetzer now firing some shots there. He does get hit there on the field support truck. And also this Panzer Grenadier squad does get forced back by these forces. US AT gun firing away. We've got a US sniper now deployed on the field. And now the field support truck is now being repaired up by his teammates' engineers. Looks like we may have some more Piets or Pioneers. If I can select on it. There we go. More sappers being put on the field.
Sapper Piet team at the ready.
He could go for a cash and clearing station because he needs some medics. Ooh, good hit there. Doesn't take time to scuttle the trench either, so the captain's going to hop on in.
Ready's hitting one of our forward sectors.
80 gun shot there onto the Hetzer. 222's advancing forward. Riflemen do not have bars. They may not have sticky bombs either. Got some good shots over there. Hands grenadiers are still advancing forward. Captain decides to the trench. The captain does scuttle a slit trench there. And the Panzer IV-C is still moving around, very nice. But of course has to avoid the AT gun.
A secured sector under attack.
Over here, Panzer grenadiers advancing on forward. Who's firing some shots there on these forces, getting some good damage on in. Do have, of course, this is the tank under player, so we can repair it up with his Kent and Grad. Panzer grenadiers now falling back. And that is a good shot there by the 25-pounder. He needs a bit more splash damage there. I think he may have. No, he did not wipe out that squad.
Yes, sir. Piet team ready.
These guys sprinting around. Got some good shots there onto the mortar half track. These squads advancing forward. Panzer IV-C could use the armored skirts. That could help them reduce damage from the shape charges of those hits. And good shots there onto those sappers. Rolls I think he rolled a miss, but a splash damage hit. More such as slit trenches going on up.
HQ is down to 300 points.
And the Axis players still have full 500 tickets, while their opponents only have less than 300 now. These forces are advancing forward. Panzer Grenadiers and trying to engage. Rifleman squads do now the bar research. It's good damage there on the Rifleman squad with the AT Hetzer, and the Panzer Grenadiers do force them back. Now the Rifleman squad are all withdrawing from the region. Slit trench now, Garrison. Receive a bit of fire there. Get some good hits there. And now we've got a fresh stag hound. He may be using that to get out fireflies. Maybe good to go for some fireflies. And parasitic grenades come on out. He needs to scuttle the trench as soon as he can. The sappers may get burned alive, but of course the captain forward there is always helpful. Does lose one of the models there and drops a Piet.
Target has been destroyed.
Oh, one of the Panzer Grenadiers went down there. A couple more incendiary grenades to push way forward.
Sector under attack.
We got now the armor command truck receiving some fire there. The 25-pounder barrage trying to hit this Panzer truck squad.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Of course, we got the armor command truck with that stag hound in the field, but still needs a field support truck to redeploy pioneers, even though or sappers. Okay, starts losing them. Good artillery barrage there to do push away forward, trying to get some good damage on in.
Just got the green light to avoid Feking barrage.
Different barrage is now available. And now this armor car is falling him back. Getting some good hits there. ATS are trying to avoid sticky bombs there. He may not have sticky bomb research at the current rate. Let's switch over to him. Don't see sticky bomb research at the moment. And it didn't seem like he's trying to go for sticky bombs, so he may not have it researched. Good mortar hits there on the intersection squad. Does fall back. Does not get immediately captured up by the zapper there. Now he is. He has been picked up by a Panzer Grenadier. It does get a hit there on the stag hound. Now got the captain and the lieutenant inside the slit trench. Got two Hetzers here. This Hetzer does receive a bouncer from M1 AT gun.
What are my coordinates?
222s here, two AT Hetzers, mortar half track, Kent and Grad going around repairing these vehicles. Very nice. Oh, we got the Panzer IV-C and 3 Panzer Grenadiers and another mortar half-track. Get some damage over there. Those artillery's raining on in, getting some good hits on these AT Hetzers. And incendiary mortar does come on in, and actually it missed. It does roll up bounce down the Panzer IV-C, but we've got these forces pushing around. The wounded one needs to stay on back. And I got the Panzer Grenadiers preparing up the Kettengrad. Kettengrad trying to decapture that point. The rifleman squads are pushing me forward. They've got 2 veteran C2 rifleman squad and an unvetted one here. Regular frag grenade throw. Somewhat effective. Now these Panzer Grenadiers falling back. He does have base healing. And good hits there. Supply yard. We've got level 1 supply yard, not level 2.
Enemy unit down.
It does get another wipe there.
Our front lines are
Hensley
collapsing.
players are starting to bleed off some of these squads. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at each player. Oh, there's level 2 supply yard. Very nice. Take a look at each player's resources composition. The US player does have small mixed force here. No engineers. Level 2 supply yard. He's also armor. Doesn't have the tank depot just yet either. Not like he really has a fuel for it at the moment. His teammate has, of course, a Firefly on the field. A lot of sappers. 1 intersection. Could upgrade to the scope rifle, so that would be a capping squad. Has a Firefly, now slightly wounded. Staghound, a bit wounded. Panthers pushing them. It has 3 Piet squads. The forces here do falls back. He has basically no munitions reserve, good manpower reserve, and small fuel reserve. As elite player number 1, this is the one with the Panthers. And I think it's the one that's gone for Scorched Earth. Yeah, this is the one Scorched Earth because the other one has the Hetzer available. He has only 2 Panzer Grenadiers, so it's not a lot. He may want to get some more Panzer Grenadiers. He does have a mortar half-track, which is good. Looks like pretty, has at least 1 level of veterancy. 2 Panthers. And the Panzer IV-C. Panzer Grenadiers over here, not for 4. Has 4-man squad. Not very, very nice. It's the tank cutter one. It has 4 4-man squads. Very, very nice. Has 2 2s. An ATFser, as well as the mortar half-track. He lost 1 ATFsers. And this one has damage engine crit. Captain of Defense 4 does get gunned down by 2 And here comes the Colliding Barrage as well. Panzer Grenadier does fall back. They could, one of these players could eye for Birkentika to help recover these vehicles or start losing them. In which there's an ATF so that can be recovered. And I'm pretty sure that was the ability to give him double pan truck, right? Yep, got double pan truck here. Also allows him to throw 2 AT grenades. But I doubt people go for that because AT grenades, apparently AT grenades just are not very good. If I were to say there's any balance, quality of life change for Panzer Elite, is that the fact that make the AT grenades homing. Because they're pretty worthless. He does get dropped there. The sapper's going to be going over to pick it up now. And full withdrawal. Slit trench has been complete. Intersection does go ahead and get inside the slit trench. Let's get some shots there. Another slit trench here. Looks like it's our crewed by that's the one that dropped the Piet. Sapper that has 1 Piet. Firefly, 0 kills so far. Those on advance of 4 do got these riflemen in the region. So pushing the forward, it's got more Pantrix there, so going for double Pantrix. And now the US players, riflemen squads are starting over on these Panzer Grenadiers. We've got the 2s in the region. And the ATF is firing away against the slit trench over here. Blue's being backed on off, getting forced back by 2 Fireflies there, getting good hits on the Panthers. Being body blocked by his own mortar half-track. That's his own fault with that poor control there. Bumo now barraging on into this region. Roll some misses there. Sapper squad advance forward. This is the 1 of 2 Fiats. Those roll a miss there. Mortar half track engaging. Now the Panzer 4C charging forward. It's rolling some fire there, which is needed for these Panthers since they're just sort of getting hit significantly. We got 3 Fireflies or just the 2? Just the 2. These dudes are backing on off. Got these Pence Grenadiers pushing me forward. Slit trench here. Use support trucks still in this region. Deploying out perhaps some more Piats. Big Buster squad here has 2 Pentrix, firing a hit down the M1 AT gun as well as the infantry support truck there. Calliope does largely miss it. Not somewhat missed it. Got 2 of the 4 models. But it's there. And ooh! Great shot there by the AT gun and a follow-up shot by the sniper. Pentrix advancing forward, does take out the infantry support truck, and they do fall back now. Intersection squad does fall back. Rifleman squad trying to push the way forward. You got a landmine here. It is a British landmine, which could have been detonated by that shot there. The dude's now firing away against the Rifleman squad, whittling them down. They have double defense efficiency. Maybe we'll go for offense efficiency for last efficiency.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from us.
And now got these Rifleman squads falling back. Over here, looks like Slit Trench receiving incendiary mortar fire. And now got some more artillery barrages raiding on in. Has the aircraft command deploying out something. Yeah, he's going for the I am completely drawing a blank. Zeal upgrade, isn't that?
Must work together. We are losing ground. Veteran sergeant is available for assignment.
He also got veteran sergeant at the same time. We got the 2-2 special report, Panzer 4C as well. A lot of hits there on that Panther. Panther needs to start focusing on these Fireflies. Fireflies receive some hits there. One of the Fireflies do take out one of the Panthers. And it looks like the one of the PF squads do go down. Ooh, getting a lot of good mortar hits there, wasn't it? Panzer 4C's running at 6 kills. 2-2s are at 20 and 20. Apparently they have both the same amount of kills. It does take out that Panzer 4C now. Rifleman squad's advancing forward. Panzer Grenadier squad can get easily overwhelmed in this region. It does have almost enough manpower for another Pummel. The dude's trying to get some good shots here. It does go for triple defense. I disagree with that. He's having trouble dealing with all the Rifleman squads, so one bit of an attack wouldn't be half bad. I think the mortar half track there just went down. And these carcasses are being destroyed as well, so they can't be recovered.
Even now.
Fly barrage rain on in, get some splash damage on the Panzer command.
Enemy forces are attacking our petrol depot.
As Grenadiers push way forward, that's going to get there on the Firefly. Panther here is fully healed. And roll some misses there. We do got 2 repair sappers here, which means this Firefly's overhealed. Was overhealed. Second hole deployed on the field, but he currently doesn't have a whole lot else deployed on the field. Right now, the VPs are in favor of the Hensley players, but that margin's shrinking. Double Patrick squads pushing way forward. And of course, he has 4-man squad as well, giving a little bit more extra damage output against infantry as well as durability. And got our officer artillery rating on in there. Repair sappers have repaired up the Trim Firefly at the full. Staghound received the miss there. Getting one of the kills there. Multiple Patrick shots there. This thing was overhealed. One more volley and that thing could go down. All depends if they hit or miss. One good hit there. And main gun destroyed the crit there. There should still one more guy firing, right? It does take out the stat count now.
An enemy unit has fallen to our line.
Getting some good hits there on the Firefly as well. And this pushing forward, full health. This
Perimeter.
Firefly's getting healed up, overhealed more precisely as well. Rifleman squad now charging forward, trying to get some sticky bombs there. Tank Grenadiers trying to hold the line. This Tank Buster squad may go down. There is Tank Buster squad, not a regular Tank Grenadier. Now got Calliope Barrage raining on in. Tank Buster squad does get totally wiped out there as well. This area's a bit battered and bruised. Humo doesn't receive any shots there, and the dudes are still have plenty of health. Firefly's overhealed. This one needs repairs. Two Sherman Calliopes here. Handful of AT guns here just to hold the front line. US placing establishing a good front line. Got a Slit Trench over here, brewed up by his only intersection. He has two intersections. The other one is in another Slit Trench guarding the VP. Very, very nice. The Allies have a pretty good front line. The Axis players don't really have much of a front line. Hummels now running on in, getting the opponent's front line there. Does inside that's the trench of time.
Yes, sir. P&T ready.
Overwatch abilities have been passed down the line. Party able to cover kills.
US snipers getting some good shots there. But both the 4-man squads are a bit more resilient. Double Panther squad advancing forward. Finds one shot there. And retreats back before the second shot comes forward. Could have been a kill shot there. Oh, I hear another 25-pounder barrage raining on in somewhere over here. Trying to hit that mortar half track, looks like. Rifleman squad's advancing forward, trying to throw some sticky bombs there on the Hetzer. I'm assuming the Rifleman squad trying to go for a sticky bomb there. There we go. The sticky bomb does connect. Over here, you got the British forces being forced out of the split trenches. And obviously some fire there. A bit too much fire right now onto this force here. Pantrix also engaged as well. Get plus one command point there. Ooh, an officer artillery. That's what did some good work. You know how the Calliope barrage was raining on in. Hands Grenadiers pushing way forward. Double pan trick.
Now at 300 points.
Finds a good hit there. Damage and crit there. And now got field repair being activated. That should keep him topped off. Starting to get some hits on the AT gun. But remember, the AT guns also have a repair effect. Or it's actually not being repaired up with the repair right above his head. But does take out the AT gun there. Very nice. This will help give the Wehrmacht, the Panzer players more room to breathe in this region. Good to do is now advance forward and overrun these forces. Does get a good hit there. Does get suppressed there by the G43 squad. Rolls a miss there. Sticky bomb does connect on the double sticky bomb does connect on the 2-2. And out of control. Oh wait, there's a big line of landmines there. I knew he hit a landmine, but there was actually a big line of them.
NCOs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
More artillery raining on in. There's an unbuilt slit trench as well. Another Firefly deployed in the field, and that is a priest, not a Firefly. More artillery raining on in. And PS going to try to take out that slit trench. Up here, we've got the Rifleman squad advance forward, trying to get some good shots over here. Pantrix squad and G43 squad in this region. There's a Vet 3 Rifleman squad here as well. Look at some placements over here. Both those Rifleman squads do fall back now. We've got two Pantrix squads and G43 squad trying to advance forward. This Calliope has been repaired enough, and now oh, it dodges the barrages there with the sprint. Receives some splash damage there, but the Pantrix squad's going to break on through, and the G43 squad as well.
Taking major casualties. Areas hitting one of our forward sectors.
So it looks like the British player had lost one of the squads somewhere. So I hit the field support truck now, trying to pull out some more sappers. Computer repair has been activated prematurely. Got these forces falling back. Good hits there on the lieutenant as well. The lieutenant needs to fall back. Almost starts getting some great barrages on in. Looks like Firefly went down there. Patrick squad's facing forward. Patrick squad's coming for a flank. Right at these AT guns. Gets good hits there. The AT gun does get decrewed, not killed. Starting to focus fire now. Fireflies. This one could go down next. Panther getting a good hit there. Nope, needs to hit the Firefly, not the Vickers replacement. That is a big oversight in my opinion. Panther now advancing forward, gets brings down that Firefly. Patrick's advancing forward, does take out another Firefly there. The Priest 50 cal is getting some good hits there. Remember as well, the Priest 50 cal can suppress like a Stag Hound Crypto Mount. So given enough time, these forces could actually be suppressed. Blackbeard's recent fire there, got some Piets in this region. Snipers engaging the Panzer Grenadiers. And it's not the Tank Buster one, so they only have one Panzer Truck each. There's only 3 models remaining. They do fully withdraw now. The sniper gets a kill on one of the retreating models, does wipe out that squad, and there's enough time to load up another shot and kill off that other one. Not by this one, but by this one. The roll's a miss. Panther back in the region, main gun destroyed. His engine's still fine. Enough. Does avoid those PS hits there. Clyde P. Barrage raining on in over here. Gets a good hits on the Hummel. This Hummel's lying for a barrage somewhere in this region. Looks like it went over here. Oh, and got the Hellcat cell charging forward as well. One Hellcat does go down. ATS are receiving a bit of fire. And he's also gone for Armor Company. Allied War Machine was activated there, so I think both of those were recovered. Yep, they have been recovered. He doesn't actually have a whole lot of missions here. I've been using a lot of missions on the field repairs. This stuff is still live. Barely, though. And this is pretty damaged. We got a 223 here, increasing munitions resources. And that creeping barrage is just leaving through the space. Another Hummel around the field. He actually lost one of the Hummels. This Hummel's carcass is still here. Maybe a good idea to go for Birkentiga. One of these players. So this player is pretty gutted. He may have to rely on his teammate for infrastructure. Those just companies are currently deploying out something. Vampire. This one's not being repaired on out. Yep. This player's infrastructure is mostly gutted. He's going to probably have to rely on Hummels and Panthers for the rest of the game, which are still good items. It has 2 Hummels in the field. The carcass of this Hummel has actually been destroyed. Is there any other carcasses on the field? That's a Hellcat carcass. That is a living 222. And that's a booby trap. Looks like the lieutenant does avoid the booby trap. And does avoid the Hummel barrage as well. Looks like Slitcher does receive a shot there. Vigorous placement firing away, trying to hit that Pantrix squad, does get suppressed. There's a lot of Pantrix there. We got 4 double Pantrix squads. 5 barrage raining on in, trying to deal with his light assets. Hetzer does see some good fire there. All the Panzer Grenadiers are falling back. He does get some models of the Panzer Grenadiers, so they're getting the light vehicles destroyed. Though they're wounded, nothing too significant though.
We have 200 points.
Another city grenade has been thrown there. Tank buster squads are falling back. Over here we've got, looks like a triple US sniper on the field. How nasty. We got this Panzer Grenadier trying to decapture this point. This person's tank hunter, but his teammate is Scorched Earth, so they could try scorching some points if needed. Looks section does receive a bit of fire there. US snipers advancing forward, getting some damage onto these Panzer Grenadiers. Here also misses there on the retreat. City Mortar does connect. Hellcats charging forward. Nothing in this area to really stop them. Got ATX up here. Ooh, Panstrex, that can stop them. But Megan's the first there. Megan destroyed the critic. Does lose that unit. Fog against some of the region. Camouflage. Destroying the crit there. Crit folks, and does got control right there. And that Panzer Grenadier almost threw themselves into those tracks. Megan got a short crit there, which means it's still alive, and the engine's still fine. And does get out there. I believe both of them, yep, they've been recovered, and now Pershing's been pulled out next to them as well. Sledgehammer is starting to go on down. Throws a snake grenade there as well. Calliope barrage raining on in. Panzer Grenadier does go down there. And these guys, other squads will fall back. Jag Panther can now be pulled on the field. Maybe a good idea just to go for it. It's pretty cheap. Cheaper than Hetzer. Of course, you can only get the one. Calliope barrage raining on in. Patrick's been picked up by a intersection. And this officer has a Patrick as well. Very nice. Pershing in defense position, may not be revealed just yet, has 0 kills at the moment. Second count firing away, Piet, Panzer Grenadier, there's seen quite a bit of fire there. And here comes the Panstrex, there's a lot of Panstrex, fires a lot of shots there. Pershing's almost gone down. He does not have enough for Allied Field Repair or Allied War Machine. It does go out of control right there, very, very nice. Nice little pick there. As going to try and push it forward, they will find themselves a priest there. No reconciliation for him. And now we do have the German Fireflies being pursued by the Panther. It will receive a lot of Panzer shots there. There was some overheals, I believe, on these Fireflies. Gonna go for some crushes there. It does get one model crush there. Manga destroyed the crate there. Engine destroyed as well. Because those guys get killed. US snipers. May get this squad wiped out there. Panzer Grenadiers are falling back, and now trying to have the snipers avoid the artillery fire. I don't know why this does lose one of those squads there. This actually may be from the 25 pounders. The support truck now is receiving quite a bit of fire once again. We've got these large amount of AT forces here. Panzer Grenadiers can stay, the Panther has to go. So they're all falling back now. Let's get some good hits there. Heroic charge was used, now they're exhausted, and there goes that Panther. You got a Goliath here, very nice. Let's take a quick look at everybody's players' resources and, well, primarily those resources right now. We got a small reserve of manpower, not really a good amount of munitions, good enough fuel for the rest of the game. The central point has now been scorched. The US player, the armor player, has a small reserve of manpower, a good reserve of munitions, as well as an extra more than enough fuel for the rest of the game. The casualty player number 1, excellent reserve of manpower, good reserve of munitions, so just expended, so now it's not a good reserve of munitions, it's actively used munitions. Why did he use for sector artillery right there? That is not a good spot for that. And we do also have a good enough fuel for the rest of the game. And he does, and his teammate right now, going for a lot of extra shots there in the Calliope. Can call in a Jag Panther, has a good reserve of manpower, small reserve of munitions, and enough fuel for the rest of the game. 25 pounder does go down there. Now got the forward HQ command truck. We're seeing some hits there. The sprint on these Panther squads is doing some great work. Now these forces do fall back, getting some great damage done. More Panther squads advancing up forward. At the current rate, looks like the Pan's lead player is going to win by these pokes forward by destroying the infrastructure of the British player. We got field repair not being activated a bit too early, in my opinion. Goliath does not get a shot off there. Is reviewed right now, but it's really hard to see, honestly, on this map. That is really hard to see. Hellcat's getting some shots there onto the Hetzer. Gets two firing away. We're gonna overrun hit this Hummel. Now I do got the Jagdpanther employed in field. He definitely needs it. The Hummel's fire get overran. Jagdpanther does roll a miss there. ATS are trying to respond as well. Goliath barrage ring on in. Does take out the Hummel there. If the carcass stays alive, they can use it for take a recover it. Hellcat does go down there. The other one would like to go down as well. The Hetzer almost goes down. They all go down there. The Hummel carcass is still good, but looks like the Jagdpanther is going to make sure that's not the case. And crushed. And now the Scorched Earth player has another pair of Panthers in the field. He's good at that in the Rifle Squad. Rifles do find a sticky bomb there. Gets damage to crit. Booby trap. Make it this model there. Does get that model there. Really got that model there. Oh, looks like these Panzer grenades are falling back. They think other players' Panzer grenades are advancing forward. You may go for another push onto the opponent's HQs once again. You got a number of split trenches being pulled on out by the Sapper Piets. Jagdpanther now pushing forward with the Vet 3 AT Hetzer. Does do a bit of damage there. I don't think Pennsylvania is aimed just for repairs, not aimed to push forward. Right now, the Pennsylvania players have less VPs than the opponent. The Allies have not counted down any of their VPs anytime recently. Now, Goliath barrage ring on in, gets ready there. We've got the Panzer Grenadiers sprinting around now. Now, these forces starting to push forward. May see some city grenades here. The Jagdpanther starting to advance forward as well. See a grenade onto both feet of the trenches, very nice. And right now the Jagdpanther is receiving quite a bit of abuse. Gets a shot there. And now we've got the Jagdpanther falling back. And this Sapper squad may go down. The incendiary grenade is going to run through. Nope, does not go down there. Goliath there, Goliath here. Very nice use of the Goliaths. Panthers. No engine crit on this one. This one is moving its way forward. Let's get a good shot there. German flyers skirmishing around. Got two Staghounds here. Probably because they're all the Panzerschrecks. Sapper Piets pushing forward. 5P efficiency 2, 5P efficiency 1. Sticky bomb does connect onto the one that has damage to crit already. It gets a fully immobilization crit. Staghounds firing away. One is a little bit wounded. That is a repair sapper. Down in a couple models, however. Hedrex 2 finds some shots there, but looks like they largely missed. Now here comes the Calliope barrage. Panther does go down there. AT almost goes down. The 2-2 does fall back. Now I got two Hummels on the field. Okay, there's a Hellcat carcass there. Just checking the carcasses. It's likely if they haven't gone for Bergantiga now, they probably won't go for Bergantiga on them later.
Achtung, enemy
Oh,
forces
this
are
Goliath.
attacking our petrol depot.
Not spotted just yet. And trying to go for the one. Does just scare him away. I also just not detonate it now. I mean, its job was to deny the capture, and it's its job. Just will. Does that mean it gets veterancy now? Booby trap? Ah, from Keningrad. Lieutenant NL back off the region. Doesn't want to disarm that Kettengrad either. Oh, it didn't blow up beforehand. Maybe it's not explosive. Panther now has his engine repaired. Panther here. This one just damaged. The mobilized one has fully gone down, looks like. Rifleman squad, Vector C3 advancing forward. Do flinch around a little bit. As Grenadiers with Pantrix, they're now sprinting on forward. Rifleman grenade completely misses. Oh, 4 US snipers there, not probably focus firing there. Does drop the Pantrix there, does pick it up, does he got an AT gun there. We're gonna focus on these AT guns, looks like. There's 5 US snipers there, very, very nasty. There's another AT gun there, now starting full withdrawal now. Staghound's getting overran by this Panther. Panther's not fully repaired. Pantrix advancing forward, gets good hits there onto the Firefly. Let's get some hits there on the Panther. Let's get some good hits there on that Staghound. Panther does receive another Pantrix shot. Damage into crit there. Does receive another hit there. More of these Staghounds starting to go on down. Does I got this with Panther. This game could still go either way. First of all, the Pan's lead players are getting a good grasp on it, but they're just not keeping stuff alive. And those 5 snipers on the field, I'm not sure how they're going to deal with it. Yag Panther's doing some great damage against the H2 command truck. The other rifleman squad's advancing forward. They're going to throw some sticky bombs on that Yag Panther. Up here, if they're not Goliath there, and more AT assets, nothing really effective versus riflemen. These riflemen have been going around uncontested.
Morale is dropping as we hit 100 points.
X-Boy's now down to the last 100 tickets there. Rifleman squad skirting around to decapture this munitions sector. The trench is there. The trench is almost down. It's deleted there. Rifleman squad just fall back there. And it looks like Tank Buster, nope, doesn't get wiped out by the 5 snipers. It's one. Humo gets a good hit there, taking out 2 of the snipers. And there's 18 gun that's preventing them. There's still this line of landmines there. Does get spotted there. No, not spotted just yet. Or is it spotted? It's hard for me to tell. Gets a good kill there. Yep, they are spotted. We hear Calliope Barrage just raining on in, getting the Yak Panther significantly. Doesn't have damage to crit there, but stays alive. We got this Faker's replacement here, as well as the Staghound. Almost getting a good hit there. Pantrix gets a good hit there by the Tank Busters. Over here, we got the Pantrix squad advancing forward. HQ Command Truck's almost gone down. HQ Command Truck has gone down. Now the ATS is falling back with the Pantrix squad. You see grenades not being thrown. Trying to sway those instructions to be in there. The trench itself probably won't be destroyed, but going to get pretty close to being destroyed. After now seeing quite a bit of fire there. There's another ski bomb onto it. It likely will go down. Also a crit. It was a crit. Not a death crit. Now main gun destroyed a crit there. Now got some officer artillery raining on in. Officer artillery could take out the Yag Panther, could potentially take out the Hetzer as well. Oh, looks like we'll get neither. The Pantrix squads need to avoid that region. The Funkwagen may go down as well, but no, both Calliope Barrage now raining on in, trying to get the Yag Panther. It looks like it will not get it. Pantrix squads advancing on forward, not from the Tank Buster. Grad pushing way forward. Not from the Tank Buster. At the Tank Hunter. And looks like one of the players are going for a Bergantiga. Pantrix starting to go rain on in. One of them misses on the Staghound. ATSR has gone down. That could be recovered by the Bergantiga. I'm not sure where that Grad may have went. Upgrade may have already gone down. There's also a Panther carcass there that could be reclaimed. Booby trap. Very slow response there because he's.
The enemy is weakening even now.
That was sector artillery. Not the booby trap. You can see the yellow glow on the mini map right there. I don't know why that just surprised the crap out of me.
50 points. If we do not secure more points, we will face failure.
Access players now down to 50 tickets. Each section pushing way forward. A lot of Panther squads moving forward. Those avoid the frag grenade there. This HQ command truck could quickly go on down. And does quickly go on down. Looks like 8 Panther trucks is the magic number. But does drop on the Panther trucks right there. Rifleman squad can pick that up, and Rifleman squads with a Panther truck are incredibly deadly because they have access to sticky bombs as well. Sector artillery still raining in this sector. Extra contained. Rifleman squad's falling back. Looks like I got some sort of artillery raining on in. That's sure. Oh, let's just multiple wolves are raining on in. 5 is maybe eyeing for close range barrage there. We'll find a lot of rockets into that garrison. It does avoid. Tried to preemptive aim on these guys, but failed at that as well. Because playing here, it looks like I got still a Ptolemy squad here as well. Next section, a couple sappers, 1 repair, 1 Piet.
Tank repairs complete.
X-Players are slowly counting down. The other Panther Grenadier squad being pulled out for you. Yag Panther has been repaired on up. He's now going for the AT Hetzer. He wanted that Yag Panther repaired up quickly.
Germany falters. 25 points remain.
They need a bit more aggressive with the VP itself. The tank hunter person has been mostly trying to hit this infrastructure. There's also a lot of slit trenches in this region, which takes time to clear out. One more barrage raining on in. Yag Panther pushing forward. If Hex Grenadier does go down there. Biggest place can still pose a problem, and also slit trenches will slow down the opponent. I don't think they can get this point to be captured in time. And this is the tank hunter player, not the Scorched Earth player, so this Panther Grenadier needs to get way up here just to scorch that point. Does take out that's biggest place there. Got a lot of artillery just raining across the entire map. This may be a good sector for sector artillery. Panther Grenadier starting to get ripped apart and scorches the point. So they even managed to scorch the point in time. Does lose a squad, lose another squad there. Even then, they lost a lot of squads for that. Burgundy has recovered the Hetzer. Hetzer is fully repaired as well. And this Yag Panther could receive repairs to sticky bombs there. There's also a Panther truck here. Sector artillery now raining on in. 2 sticky bombs connect. And now fully mobilized. And a damage into crit to boot. Or the short into crit. Looks like one of the Pan's League players do back of the game now, so that's going to be the end of the replay. They got some GG's now, and they're backing on out. And that is the end of the replay. This is great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.